Hello, friends. We are grateful for your partnership, and I want to take a moment to reflect on how you've helped us make meaningful impact this past year. We especially think of your faithfulness in the face of numerous challenges in our world and want to express our heartfelt thanks for your generosity to help those in need. Conflicts, political divisions, war, extreme weather events, rising inflation, and hunger are just some of the difficulties people continue to encounter. It's easy to look at these challenges as impossible to overcome, but we serve the God of the impossible, and we continue to trust that He is in control. In 2022, you brought hope to vulnerable communities by empowering women, ensuring access to education, assisting refugees, helping to set up small businesses, and building up local churches. Nearly 140,000 people were directly supported by you through CBM's partnerships and programs. Of that number, 27,000 kids at risk were able to recapture aspects of their childhood by going to school and having safe places to play and be cared for. 8,000 women were empowered in regions where women are often in the margins of society. More than 7,500 leaders received further training to respond biblically and contextually to the reality of the needs in their communities. More than 2,000 farm animals were distributed for income generation. Critical aid was delivered to nearly 90,000 refugees, and greater than 60,000 people received much-needed food assistance. Your incredible response to the emergency appeal for Ukraine raised over $1.2 million. Because of your support, we were able to address the immediate needs of refugees with emergency shelters, food, and personal hygiene supplies, as well as winterization measures. Thank you for your generosity and compassion. The Ukrainian Baptist Church remains one of the largest networks within Ukraine that is providing aid during this ongoing war. Despite 300 Baptist churches having to close because of the war, the community of believers continues to thrive in the face of tragedy and hardship. More than 6,000 people have recently been baptized, and thousands have come to Christ and joined their churches amidst the war. Igor Bandura, the vice president of the Ukrainian Baptist Union, says that although he wishes God hadn't chosen their country to endure these struggles, he believes that God is at work in Ukraine. He has asked us to pray with them as they continue to serve in the midst of the war, but also as they plan for renewal and rebuilding afterward. They have great faith for the role of the church in the future of Ukraine, one we will continue to be a part of with your support. Our goal is to respond to adversity with God's practical message of love. It is a message that is needed now more than ever as we face other crises, particularly in the wake of the Turkey-Syria earthquake. Together, we can overcome despair with God's hope. It is a hope that rises anew each day and gives us reasons to praise Him in the midst of struggles. Looking ahead, we celebrate as we move forward into partnerships with the Togo Baptist Convention in West Africa and the Egyptian Baptist Convention. In Togo, we will participate in capacity building for staff, directors, and missionary pastors through field evangelism and integral mission training. While in our partnership in Egypt, we will focus on supporting pastoral care, leadership development, and church growth. In addition, after years of interaction, we're happy to report a full partnership with Operation Dawn in Thailand, a gospel-based drug rehabilitation program to assist people in overcoming addiction and strengthening their faith through discipleship training. As well, we are igniting something new with the Active in Mission campaign this year. While the last 2 years have focused on education, this year we are earnestly focusing on feeding hungry people. For this year's Active in Mission, we, alongside our Canadian Baptist denominational partners, will focus on food projects, both locally and globally, so that families can have food on the table and children do not need to go hungry, no matter where they live. None of these ministry initiatives would be possible without your steadfast prayers and support. Your faithful giving has invested in local communities around the world by renewing hope through the redeeming power of the gospel. Thank you for partnering with us to embrace a broken world through word and deed.